Hey everybody, it's Berry Berry Stylish here, and I'm gonna show you how I got my snow day sleigh. So y'all, I got the snow day balloon just sitting in my own, not having to go to workness. So now I'm going to show you the snow-inspired look, my blizzard snow day sleigh. First I exfoliate it, then I washed, and I use my Shea Moisture body butter and coconut. I didn't use that much, because it's kind of thick, so I wanted to make sure I had a nice thin layer. I'm going nowhere. I'm staying in the house. It's super snowy outside. Next, I use my Photo Finish Primer by NYX. It's nice and light. It's not too heavy, and it gives me a nice smooth finish before I get started with putting on my makeup. It's a beautiful thing. I just put it all over, and I try to swipe or, stroke up just to keep away from wrinkles developing. Work on these eyebrows with my NYX microbrow pencil and espresso. Then I use the correct conceal and contour palette to get my eyebrows all the way together. I love the micro pencil because it kind of gets it really sharp. So I got this Butt Naked palette from my friend Brooke, and I decided I was gonna kind of do a smoky gray purple bluish kind of thing. So I just wanted to layer the dark color first, and then I went back in with the darker purple. And then to add some lightness, I added like a little frosty blue after I did my purple right there. You see I'm going with my purple. I got a lot of eye space, as you can see. So I just go in with my finger and I give you that nice grayish blue right there. I keep going in so it can be kind of nice and frosty. I just want to blend to make sure it's not too heavy, blend, make sure it doesn't look too, crazy. I put a nicer, kind of like a lighter gold right next to that frosty gray, just so it can add dimension to my eye. And then I go in with my e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palette, and it's the lightest color. It's like white. And I go back in and I want to make it really frosty. My Physician Formula liner I use, and I'm about to break out my black Opal in Nutmeg, Truly Topaz, and Suede Mocha. This is Nutmeg, which I totally love. Reddish brown, that's me. And then I just mix it with my beauty blender. I was gonna say booty blender, but that's not exactly what it is. Then, after I do all of that, I go back in with my Truly Topaz. I should have used my concealer because the Truly Topaz doesn't stay as strong as my concealer for LA girls, but I like the color of this foundation stick, so that's why I use it. But a lot of times it kind of irritates my eyes, so I don't know. It's not a perfect situation, but I do like the coloring of it. So that's Truly Topaz. I wanted to blend it out all the way so it can go right into my skin. And then I use my Suede Mocha for my contour. I always do all of it at the same time, and then I set my concealer after I set my contour. So you'll see that. And then I use my black Opal finishing powder in medium. I think it's like the number is 03 or something like that. And I go back in with the tip of my beauty blender and I just go in and bake. I don't bake that long, maybe 2 minutes. Especially for this one, I was like, I'm just got a lot of cabin fever up in here. So anywho, I just went back in where I put all my concealer and I just try to set it with that powder. This will make it not crease, so that's why I always bake. Then I shake off the bake, shake and bake. And then I finish it up and make sure I get that blush. Now, I know it's a lot of highlighter, but I was trying to make it look frosty as possible. So I went back in with my Butt Naked palette. And I got the second to lightest color and then the lightest color so I can look real frosty. Like Frosty the Snow Woman. And I got this is my nice frosty gray snow day sleigh. What do you think? Thank you for following Berry Berry Stylish. See you Sunday.